Good morning and welcome back. Um, Sometimes on the creeks and rivers that I'm on, anchoring or tying up can be a challenge. When you pull up on a sandbar, there may not be much sandbar, or it may be steep. Uh, your kayak tends to slide back off, and nobody wants to get out of the kayak, go picnicking, hunting, whatever you're doing while you're out of the kayak, and come back to find it gone. So there's a lot of options. You can use anchor stakes or an anchor, tie up to a tree limb or a log or whatever you find. And Kemimoto has sent me another possible solution for this. So open up the package here. The first thing is going to be a bungee bow line. Comes with a stainless steel shackle on one end and a carabiner on the other end. So this thing is probably like 7 feet long, and stretches out to 10 or 11 feet at least. And the other thing here, oh nice, have a pretty heavy duty nylon case for it, well packaged. But this is it's a heavy duty steel spike, a sand spike. Uh, Set it onto the sand, step on that top, drive it into the sand, and you can clip your line to it. And even if you're not up on a sandbar, if you're just up in shallow water, no, it'll hold your boat in place. You can probably clip 2 or 3 kayaks to it, I'm sure. So I'm headed down to the Yellow River in Florida today, and we're going to take this with us, and this is actually going to be the only means of anchoring that we take with us today, and we're going to give it a try. So there we go. We'll take this, like I said, we'll have this in the kayak with us today, and we'll see how it works. So I didn't get home in time last night to finish this up, but there were a few points that I wanted to cover about the sand anchor or the shallow water anchor. And I was able to use it some yesterday. I'll show you some video of that. And it goes into the sand very easily. I pushed it in with my hands. I stepped on it. It pulls back up just as easily, but it does hold solid. This thing is made of stainless steel, just like the hardware on the bungee rope, on the bungee bow line there. It pushes down into the sand, holds very easily, very solid. Uh, like I said, pulls back up just as easy. You know, there's a lot of options for anchoring a boat. You can use a stakeout pole. You can use a regular anchor. You can tie up to something, and this gives me another option and a useful one. It's heavy duty, but it's light enough to be able to take in the kayak or in any of the kayaks when I go. And I really enjoyed what it did for me. It'll be part of my kit from now on. I'll just stick it in the kayak. It doesn't take up much space. I really like the fact that it comes in a ballistic nylon carrying case, and there's room inside to put that bungee bow line, so that's where it lives now too. And setup is super easy. You just shackle it to the bow and then clip it onto the anchor once the anchor is pushed into the sand. I do most of my boating on kayaks, but if you have a little bit bigger boat or a jet ski, a personal watercraft, whatever, I think this will work just fine on those as well. Kemimoto, like I said, traditionally made motorcycling accessories, off-road UTV accessories, stuff like that. I'm very glad to see them moving into the boating accessories genre, and they have there are a lot of accessories. If you don't have a kayak or a personal watercraft, but a bigger boat, they make fenders, including dock edge and dock end fenders. They make collapsible trash cans. They make cup holders, tackle trays, you name it. Head over to the Kemimoto store on Amazon and check them out.